Hello YouTube pipers, Double O Pipe here, aka Rick. Just a little follow-up here on my mixture. Paladin said I could throw in a few more things if I wanted to, so here we go with the kitchen sink. I've added an equal part of Granger and an equal part of Cult Blood Red Moon. Now, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, I don't know what will. That's an overwhelming smell of Blood Red Moon. Anyway, I'm going to give this one a shot. And this particular pipe is the Medico Ebony. I like the white stem. I don't know where the ebony comes in. Well, this is the bowl itself. Inside, I mean, because it's kind of burned black in there. I think that Cult Blood Red Moon is kind of overwhelming everything. But I wanted to add that to let you know that if I can find something else back there, I might add it too. That is now, what, 7 ingredients? And I'm going to smoke it for a month. That's a challenge. That's not bad. I wanted to add that Blood Red Moon because that's the very first tobacco I smoked whenever I bought my first pipe. And it proved to be my favorite quite a while. It's just not light. All those ingredients are fighting for dominance, I guess. Whoa, now that tasted like a cigarette because absently I took it into my lungs. That's something I remember. Wow. Leaves a bit of an aftertaste, but it's not unpleasant. I think I got one more day. If I find anything back there that's open that I haven't smoked for a while, I might dump it in there too. It's almost Sunday evening here. I don't usually make one of these this late. But I just felt obligated to let you know about the additions I made. I have to admit, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Mind me, I don't know what's what on the taste buds, but as a pleasant, calming smoke, this is good. Must be that cult blood red moon that smoothed it out. I put it in this bowl. You can see the levels higher. And I stood here shaking that like you would a martini for about 10 minutes. And then I reached my hands down in there and tumbled it a few times and then shook it again. So I'm thinking it should be mixed pretty well. Can you see it? Yeah, I like it. We'll see if I like it at the end of the month. Oh, I'm drinking a cream soda here. I found these in the back of the refrigerator. I don't know how long they've been there. But I used to like the flavor of that, and it's still pretty good. One other thing, I just finished watching a movie called Inherit the Wind. I don't know if any of you have watched it. Spencer Tracy. And I was thinking to myself, how different people dealt with opposing views back then than they do now. I think some of these children who are out there acting like children, especially in Congress and the Senate, never seen anything like those guys. I mean, they aren't adults. I'm thinking they never had anyone to show them how to make their way into the world. And now they all act like spoiled children. Each one of them seems to feel like they're the center of the world and act accordingly. Now, we might have felt like we were the center of the world back then, but we knew that there were other centers around us, and we dealt with them individually and with common courtesy. We didn't set their cars on fire because we didn't agree with them. We didn't picket their house because we didn't agree with them. We dealt with each other. And if we had a disagreement, we came to an agreement, though we might not have agreed that that was the best, but we tended to get along with people unless there was a really hard difference of opinion. And if you couldn't come to a compromise in a situation like that, you went off and thought about it for a long time to decide whether that person was more important than the idea or the problem. But you didn't go burn his automobile. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about that. I just watched that movie, and that's the first thing that came to my mind. Maybe these kids today should have a class in problem solving And those classes are just these old 50s and 60s films that people, I don't know, they were adults is all I can say. They were adults and they acted like adults. Tired of me preaching here? Don't mean to be. Well, Paladin Piper said I had to name my concoction here. So I think I had a name, but I'm not sure that that's quite it now, since there's a little more than Hayloft, but Hayloft may still be it. But since it was Clyde and I used to play in the Hayloft back in Georgia, I would call it Clyde's Hayloft. So that might be the final name I have for it. Because Clyde means a lot to me. I learned a lot from him. A lot of things I didn't need to learn from him, and a lot of things might not have been right, but he taught me a lot. He almost taught me to fly. He put that towel around my neck and told me I could fly. So, but still, all my memories of him are good and always will be. And I'll always miss him till the day I die. Take care, folks. I hope your Sunday is a nice, quiet one. This is one of the quietest Sundays I've been outside in a long time. It's like everybody's Sunday drivers. Yeah, it's nice. Of course, it's going to rain later, but what can you do? Take care of yourselves. Thanks for sharing a pipe. Thanks for listening to my whatever it was. Take care of yourselves. God bless. Till the next time. Bye-bye.